Hey everybody, I am inside a grocery store. Here they're called Mercados. I hope you can hear me, it's kind of loud in here. I'm inside of Mercado, and this is more of a local one. It's not a big chain, so it's a lot smaller, a lot less variety, but it's also more convenient and slightly cheaper. So I'm gonna walk around, show you guys some prices of stuff here. So this is their drink section. Lots of juices and soda, very cheap. A bottle of juice here, apple juice for instance. Like a liter of it roughly. $1 American, $1. Or soda, a jar of soda, a bottle of soda, like a 20-ounce bottle. If you get their brand, their version, 50 cents at most, probably 25 cents. And then this is their energy drink here, 50 cents. Tastes pretty similar to a Red Bull. So Red Bull, $3. The Vibe, which is pretty good, I've tried it, 50 cents. So there's that. Let's see, potato chips, Tostitos, $2. So about American price because American brand. Bread. Okay, so I lived in Hawaii. Bread was $3 to $4 a loaf at the cheapest. $3 was like some really generic shit. Over here, the average loaf of bread is $1 to $2. And they have some really big loaves of bread. Let me find one. So, this is a big loaf of bread. It's got some thick pieces. $1.25. Let's see what the cheapest one is they got. Okay, that is the cheapest one they got. So $1.25. The most expensive one they got then would be $1.20, and this is a multi-grain, same brand but a multi-grain and a little bit bigger. It's about 25% bigger. That one's $2. That's the most expensive one, $2. Oh, here's some locally made stuff for about $1. Multi-grain as well, $1. Cheese is slightly expensive here. And they don't usually grind it up at local places. If you go to like a big chain store, they'll have like the shredded cheese, but shredded cheese here is pretty uncommon at the local places. Okay, milk. So this is their milk. Let me see if I can find one that's already separated. Just 1 second. 1 second. Milk here is unique. It, at least to my knowledge, is unique. It is not kept cold. It is kept out on the counter, and it's leche. It's Spanish for milk, and it's $1 for a liter, give or take a couple pennies. $1 per liter. It has a very long expiration date. Most of the time, like 3 to 6 months is how long it takes to expire. So you can just buy it. You don't have to put it in your fridge, and it lasts 3 to 6 months. And it tastes slightly different. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't think in a negative way. I actually like it a lot. I eat it quite often. I drink it quite often. I mean, especially with like their version of the Oreo. I don't see it in here. At least not the brand that I usually get. But as far as like cookies and crackers and all that stuff goes, you can get their version of an Oreo, something like this, for less than $1. Wafer cookies, same thing, less than $1. So if you get their brand, pretty cheap. Even the Oreos here are only $1.80. So pretty cheap actually. I think Oreos are normally $3 in America where I grew up. Crackers, super cheap. You know, their version of a club. the club crackers, $1.20, and they're all individually wrapped in little packs. So it's like 6 packs of like 10 crackers each. Cereal, super cheap. Now, granted, I came from Hawaii, and everything was expensive there. I mean, a bag of cereal was $5 to $6. A gallon of milk was $5. Here, a bag of cereal is at most $3 for a big one, a big bag. Eggs were super expensive in Hawaii as well. To get this, you're looking at about $3. In Hawaii, I think that was $6 or $7 for me. What else is a common stuff that I could look at for you guys? I'm sweating a lot more than normal because I just got out of the gym. Sugar, brown sugar, big bag, $1. Same thing for the white, $1. Rice here, let's see about rice. Small bag is $1. A giant 10-pound bag, about $6. It's kind of like a Costco in the way it looks because you know, it's just kind of bare minimum warehouse style. But yeah, so like here's some cereal, their version, $1.50. $1.50 for that bag of cereal. So, you know, I eat a lot of cereal and milk since I came here because it's so cheap. I'm just saying. Cleaning supplies, also cheap. So this is like their laundry soap. One cheap version of it. You get about, I don't know, see how many loads you can do with this. I'd say 15 or 20 loads with that, and 10 if you're like putting a lot of it in there, and it's only $1. So sandals are pretty cheap here. In Hawaii, the cheapest pair was $2, but they were really terrible sandals. They wore out real fast. These ones are really like sturdy sandals. $2.50. $2.50. So, you know, that's the general breakdown. Oh, the meats. Chicken is kind of expensive here. It's almost on par with their beef, but their beef isn't expensive either, their chicken, to be honest. But it's more expensive than I expected. So this chunk of chicken breast is $4.50. So more than America, definitely. At least the big chains, it's definitely more. But hamburger meat, let's see how many that was a pound. That chicken was almost 2 pounds, so that's about 120 pesos a pound, give or take. My math is correct, sometimes it's not. Beef is $1.29 a pound for 80-20. So, like I said, they're about the same price. Anyway, if you have any questions about things, how much it costs, or any of that stuff. Oh, last thing, water. Okay, so water is the big thing I've noticed here. So a bottle of water here is 7 to 10 pesos. Now, granted, that means it's 58 pesos to equal $1. So that means that one bottle of water, it's like 10 to 15 cents. And that doesn't matter if you buy it in the pack, like a case. If you buy a 24 pack, it's still the same price. If you buy it singly from the cold section, it's still the same price. They're not charging you that extra money just because they made it cold for you. So in America, a cold bottle of water at you know, from the register, by the register is what, $1 to $1.50. A good bottle like Fiji is probably $3. Here, doesn't really matter the brand. I've never seen a brand that was way more expensive. I've seen it up to 25 pesos for one brand. So I mean, that's still less than 50 cents. And yeah, it's that much cheaper. So no matter what, you can always afford water. 7 to 10 cents at a grocery store. If you go to a gym, that I was just at, or a restaurant, the most they're gonna charge you is maybe 25 pesos for a cheap bottle of water, like the average brand. Unless you're asking something very specific. Dasani is probably the most common brand here, but they have other ones. So, but yeah, when you go to a restaurant, you're only gonna pay 25 pesos. So, water is cheap, water is good, and yeah. I don't think I have anything else to add from what I'm seeing. So, toilet paper. It's about the same quality of ours. It's about this one. It's called Domino. It's about the same. It's like Angel Soft. About the same quality. It's $1.65 roughly for 4 pieces. So I don't know if it's much cheaper, but it's a little cheaper. Big bottle of their soap is $1. Anyway, enough of that, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Have any questions, leave me a comment.